Hey, what's up, y'all? It's cracking in the D-Box. React to this video about Inform Overload. This is top 10 influencers who look nothing like their photos in real life. Nothing. Hey, this is a part of the business. The better you look in your pictures, the more followers you're going to get, meaning the more likes, the more attention, therefore the more money in your pocket just because you look better. So, of course, these people are going to doctor their photos so they can look better. Also, you know, some of them have low self-esteem. They're trying to make themselves feel better, and they won't, you know, that's a whole separate thing. But I understand people who do it from a business aspect. It's like, duh, I'm going to make myself look better so that I get more followers and more attention and more money in my pocket. Duh. People who think that social media is real life, you're just delusional. Okay, you should already know all this shit is fake. You should already know that off top. But anyway, we're going to see these top 10 influencers who look nothing like their pictures, though. Nothing. Let's watch.
When we're trying to keep up with unrealistic beauty standards, sometimes the temptation to edit our photos is all too enticing. Maybe you just want to get rid of that pimple that refuses to go away.
Yep.
Maybe you want to smooth over that squishy part of your tummy that shows when you sit down.
Gone.
It's nice. I named mine George. Listen, most people have edited their photos at some point. And if you haven't and you feel like you're perfect the way you are, I commend you. Great job. But some people have taken the editing game so far that they don't even look like themselves anymore. You're about to hear the top 10 influencers who look nothing like their photos in real life. Get ready. You're going to be shocked. Welcome back to another Tea-Spilling Inform Overload Top 10. I'm Charlotte Dobre. Subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss another video. And follow the Inform Overload team on social media. I will admit that since I've been doing these videos, you know, the Photoshop videos, I don't really do it anymore. Like I used to do it, and now I like, especially my body, like I don't even touch it. One of my favorite accounts on Instagram is CelebFace. It's an account completely dedicated to exposing celebrities and influencers who use Photoshop and Facetune. I, like many people, tend to feel bad about myself when I'm looking at photos of celebrities and perfect women with perfect bodies. It's like, how are you that skinny?
Girl, you skinny.
But guess what? Those celebrities and influencers with perfect bodies and perfect faces also feel bad about themselves. How do I know this? They edit their photos, and the editing has gotten out of control. Starting things off at number 10, we got the Claremont twins. Shannon and Sinead Claremont are influencer twins based in LA and NYC with 1.4 million followers on Instagram. They are famous for being really, really hot twins. But the twins are notorious users of editing apps to the point where they don't even look like themselves in person. The image on the left shows what they look like on Instagram, and the image on the right is what they look like in person. The twins have also had a fair amount of surgery over the years. The top photo is what they used to look like a few years ago, and the bottom photo is what they look like now. I wonder if they got the exact same surgeries so that they'd continue looking like twins. Or maybe they went to the same plastic surgeon, who knows? That's the whole point, right? We're looking at these pics and analyzing them. Anyways, all right, so moving on. Moving right along, now to number 9 on our list, Yelena Carlos. Yelena is a Serbian singer with a staggering 2.1 million followers on Instagram. She is the most followed Western Balkan woman on social media, and she's also thought of as both a pop and fashion icon. From her photos, she literally looks like a blonde Kim Kardashian. She's perfect, almost too perfect. Yelena was exposed by another account, Beauty False, and man, the difference between what she looks like in person and what she looks like in photos is astonishing. She was born in 1978, making her 41 years old. She's definitely not a young woman anymore, so I can understand the need to keep up appearances and remain as young looking as possible forever. The crazy thing is, some celebrities are so big that you're never going to get close enough to them in person to see what they actually look like. In at number 8, Sweetie Juliana. This has to be one of the most severe cases of face tuning on this list, but honestly, there was a lot, so I just threw this one in there. Juliana has 151,000 Instagram followers. Some unedited photos of her surfaced on Yoba Journal. These photos were taken on the exact same day. Do you see how drastic that editing is? It is crazy. Even more crazy, if you were a fan of her and you saw her on the street, you probably would have no idea that it's her. In at 7, the Fashion Freak. The Fashion Freak, aka Mellie Sanchez, is a verified influencer with 1.5 million followers on Instagram. And there's videos up on her page as well that show she is genuinely an extremely beautiful woman and a very talented makeup artist. But then, like, why all the editing, bro? She's also someone that's had quite a bit of plastic surgery. Here's a photo that shows just how drastic her looks have changed over the years. And here's a GIF that shows an image taken straight from a Getty Images camera paired with that same image, but edited. Savage, yo. By the way, Getty Images is a database where photographers will take photos at events, and anyone can access these photos online. That's why it's possible to get both versions. In at number 6, we got Tana Mojo. You knew she was gonna going to be on this list. Tana loves editing her photos. She's been exposed time and time again, and she's been called out for her excessive use of editing apps by Bella Thorne. Now, Tana doesn't do a heck of a lot of Facetune on her face, but she's shown to use it excessively on her body. This photo is the most famous one, the one in the yellow bikini. Oh yeah, I know you know that one. The photo on the left was what she posted to Instagram, and the photo on the right is a screen grab from a video taken on the exact same day, wearing the same yellow bikini that shows her real body. And she doesn't even do that good of a job at hiding the evidence. Her photos are always filled with blurred pixels and wonky lines all over the place. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with having a body that looks like that. But, I mean, don't make people feel bad about themselves if you don't have a body like that. Man, I got all the
That ain't her fault y'all feeling bad.
In at number 5, Juliana. Juliana is a stylist and influencer with 1 million followers on Instagram. She also holds seminars on how to be Insta-famous, and she makes people pay money for that too. From her photos, she looks no more than 30 years old. She often poses in front of iconic European photo destinations like the Eiffel Tower and the Duomo in Milan. But Juliana looks nothing like her photos in real life. Here's some before and afters. Look, man, she's still a beautiful woman, but she's a little older. Why she needs to conceal that is beyond me. It's totally okay to get a little bit older, but looking back at her photos on her Instagram account, she just doesn't look real. She looks like a video game character or something, and she actually looks different if you compare her Instagram photos side by side. Her face changes a lot. Honestly, I kind of feel bad for her. And at number 4, we got Saher Tabar. If you've been watching this channel for a while, you know all about Saher Tabar. She's an Iranian influencer who edits the crap out of her photos to the point where she looks like the corpse bride. Saher Tabar's editing is so drastic that you can physically see the pixels being moved around and stretched out. Now, it's not just editing. Saher Tabar's photos are a combination of both editing and makeup. Things like prosthetics, contouring, and colored contact lenses are something that she uses often. But she really looks nothing like her photos in real life. She's actually a very beautiful woman. Sadly, Saher Tabar's shocking online persona has gotten her in a lot of trouble lately. She lives in Iran, and she was arrested on charges of blasphemy, among other things, like insulting the country's dress code. It is likely that Saher Tabar will spend some time in prison over her social media posts. And at number 3, we got James Charles. James Charles is known for his excessive use of editing, but unlike many of the other people on this list, James Charles does not hide the fact that he edits his photos. He shows before and afters very often, and he's even done video tutorials on how to edit your photos with Facetune. But you really get a feel for how drastic his editing is when you look at photos of him edited versus photos of him in person. Check out this selfie. Insane. Here is a gif of how much he edited his Met Gala photos. Like, he even changed the shape of his head and his hair and his neck. James Charles' whole claim to fame is his makeup abilities, but those abilities are pretty much pointless if you're just using apps to change the shape of your entire face. Honestly, I feel like he looks better without the editing. All that Facetune makes him look like an alien, and not the kind of alien I want to hug. In at number 2, Anastasia Kvitkoru. Anastasia is a Russian glamour model with 10.2 million Instagram followers. She's been exposed time and time again for making herself look absolutely nothing like she does in real life. I've come across this woman before, like so many before and afters of her so many times. In edited photos, she looks like a tall Selena Gomez with an absolutely perfect hourglass body. Without editing though, I mean, completely different person, right? That's not to say that it isn't okay to look the way she does in person. Man, I'm not perfect. I got cellulite, I got stretch marks. It is what it is. But damn, yo, her 10.2 million followers are following someone that doesn't actually exist. By the way, pro tip, if you're looking at photos of someone online and they have absolutely no skin texture, that is a really good indication that they edit their photos. All right, and at number 1 on this list, Elba Preschool. Elba Preschool is an Instagram influencer with around 118,000 followers on the platform. From her photos, you never would have guessed that she would be anything other than perfect. She's extremely thin as well. She looks like a Victoria's Secret model. How is it even possible to have a waist that small? Spoiler alert, it's not possible. Well, it is possible with Facetune. Elba Preschool actually had to make her Instagram account private because she was recently exposed by my favorite Instagram account, CelebFace. She actually is the person who inspired this list because I have never seen such a drastic use of editing in my life. Elba Preschool on the left is what she looks like on Instagram, and Elba on the right is what she looks like in real life. We know this because she was recently at a red carpet event and there were Getty Images photographers there. Getty Images are accessible by anyone, like I said. Side by side, if you look at those photos, they don't look like the same person. Like, they just don't. And here's a GIF to show just how much she edits the pictures. It is kind of insane because she's actually a very beautiful woman without editing. Why she feels the need to edit her photos to this degree is beyond me. Honestly, no wonder women have body issues, am I right? We all want to be like these tiny, tiny Instagram models, but they're not real. I'm gonna go eat a cheeseburger right after this because I'm allowed now. Well, guys, are you surprised about this list? Should we do a part 2?
She was throwing a lot of shade in this video. It's like, girl, sure, I understand some people do this because they have low self-esteem, but again, it is a business. Look, you said she got 10 million followers. People are following her because they feel like, oh my gosh, she looks so gorgeous. Look how, skinny she is, and look how her face looks. And this is in turn put a lot of money in this woman's pocket. So why are you against that? I feel like people are really insecure and they love hearing about stuff like this. So look what she said. Oh, now go eat a cheeseburger now. Girl, just because you think people look worse than that you actually thought, now that makes you feel better about yourself, and now that makes you feel more comfortable to go eat a burger. Like, fuck out of here. I think that's real whack. I feel like people need to stop worrying about what other people look like. I get it. They are trying to come from a place of, oh, you don't have to feel bad about yourself because, look, they're not that perfect. But honestly, if you feel bad about yourself, you have low self-esteem, having this information is not going to make you feel better about yourself. It's just facts. It's just not. Because there are people who are very naturally beautiful. So, yes, these are a few cases, but there are many people in this world who have very perfect looking bodies and have, really perfect smooth skin and look gorgeous in person. I've seen people like that. So then what? Now you're insecure about those people. Like, you have to have this confidence within yourself. You have to love yourself, and having this information shouldn't make you feel better about yourself. And honestly, it's not going to actually make you feel better about yourself. Maybe in the moment for a few seconds, but then you're going to go back to having low self-esteem and feeling shitty about yourself. That's just my opinion. I don't feel like people should be too concerned about what other people are doing with their own, pictures and their own Facetune. That's their business. If you thought that was really them, then that's on you. All this shit fake. You should know that. Anyway, this still was an entertaining video, though. I'm definitely interested, but let me know what y'all thought. Let me know what other videos you want me to react to, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!